Of course, I'm having trouble with the game. The cursor would be nice to have again. Bro, this is like the third time I started this game. It's just because I get to a certain point and I can't get it loaded. It sucks. Accessibility is not where I want to be. It's preference. Windows. Alright. Why did I just do Windows? It should be fine. Because once I do something else, it's just a wrap. Oh. Got my light. There we go. Fit the screen? Oh, stretch the screen, right? There we go. I just don't understand why I can't get away with full screen. It just doesn't work, huh? Okay, that's fine with me. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can stretch it out even more. I don't think I can though. Maybe I can. See, I don't like it like that though. I don't. I doubt this name of the game is going to be on there. Alright. Let's return. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with it, so we're just going to do it this way. Alright, let's get into it.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I want to make sure the volume's up high. Alright. You're on a path in the woods, and in the end of the path is a cabin, and in the basement of the cabin is a princess.
You're here to see.
Cowboy, what's up?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Is it really cut off? Hold on. If I hit preferences, I don't know if this is gonna help. Nope, it doesn't help. Okay, I gotta fix this again. I'm just messing with it. Alright, I thought that was gonna be good. How are you? I'm good, I can't complain. We're trying this game out. It's called Slay the Princess.
and we're hoping it's good. We'll see. All right. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? There's so many answers. Okay. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. The end of the world?
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all,
I just started the live.
people. You have to put an end to her.
I have to put an end. Okay. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Oh, there it is. Alright. Alright, do you have any other to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
But what if this is not the end of it? Have you considered...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point.
Tap that screen, we'll see, we get it.
The world will end. And there is no changing that.
Okay, the princess cannot leave the cabin.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
I want to see if I can move my camera like... Alright.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
What, did I make the title of this video? I wanted to change the name of it. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can change it. Okay, let's just go. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Look, I'll go to the camera and talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then I'll slay her, but I'm not committed to any. Okay.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But, a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I wonder if I see. I don't know if I can change the title, but I want to see if I can change the title. I don't know if I can do this, but I want to see if I can do this. That's what basically I'm trying to say. Trying to change the title, but I don't know if I can change the title. Alright. If she gets out of the cabin, the world ends. I don't know. Alright. We're good. Alright, we changed the title. I'm to 1.2k taps and I appreciate you.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I don't know if I should hoodie gang it up. I just like this style right here.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright, proceed to the cabin. Alright, this game is messed up.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Why is it pristine? That's my question. Why is it pristine? I can see. Can I see that blade?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't know what I don't know which one we're gonna do it. If we're gonna kill her or not. We're about to find out.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Damn, who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just check it. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Come on down. I wonder if I should do this. Oh no. I don't know why I did that. No, I fucked up. Alright, hold on. We'll put this in the middle, and then we'll zoom in a little bit. So we're gonna fix it real quick. We're gonna do some dramaticness. Where's the middle? Like right. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Is this an image? No, wrong one. Wrong one. Picture? What's this? No. What's this? Bro, what did I do? Oh boy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can switch this out. I know what I want to do. We're gonna do some finagling. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna send to this. There we go. Then this one goes down here. We're gonna make this one. Can we make this a little? Can we center this, please? Thank you. And then we're gonna center this. So there's a lot of moving parts. Damn it. It's not easy being cheesy. Trying to get this perfect, but everything's in the way. There's so many things in the way, man. Like this is in the way. Bro, like get out of my way, please. There we go. Alright, that's much better. Much better. There we go. There we go. We in business now. That's what I get for being on two different platforms. Alright.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you called me. I'm here to slay you. Yes.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Why would I want to do that?
She's right, we should. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I gotta turn this down. Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Yo, what kind of princess is this? Hold on, real quick. I just want to see. Help. Space, enter, interface, arrow keys. Oh, okay, so
You step forward.
I might be able to do it like this. This might be easy.
Steal your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Facts.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? I'm not dropping the blade. I'm sorry, can we just talk? Drop the blade. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Slay the princess!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Yo.
Oh shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
She knocked me out with one punch, bro.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Nah, finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Yo.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Yo, she threw hands like that.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's it?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yo, wait, what?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
What?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Alright, this is more than deja vu, though I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Alright, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all the reality did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
What?
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else
Voice of the
matters.
stubborn.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Alright, bet. Let's do it. Proceed to the cabin. Alright, so we do fit to cover the...
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Brody wants to throw hands like crazy, bro. Alright.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards
This
your
is
destination.
different.
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I bet. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Wait, what?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I care, but whether I'm being lied to. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror, okay.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Probably very ridiculous.
It was there a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Alright. Next
Very
comment.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
Alright. Let's enter the
Right
basement.
this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Alright, let's go down the stairs.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
It's
As you
weird.
descend the final step,
She has a horn?
the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Wait, what?
But no little knife this time, huh? No. I
Alright.
hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a...
No, main menu. Alright. we're gonna do this from the beginning. I just slayed the princess to see what happened. But we're gonna do this from the beginning and we're gonna do this right.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path, you're here.
Alright, just take me. Okay. Continue. Just silently.
You will not
Skip all this shit. We'll take the blade. Alright, let's go.
The door to the pub. She said, don't let it.
Continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You
Okay.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She got a left
There's a
hand.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Alright, we'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
I want to hear what she gotta say.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Who said we're in a relationship? Yeah, it's awkward. It's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I'll be honest.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Yo, she's sadistic.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. Yo, deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay, bet.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's spitting facts.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
He's gonna believe me.
This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
She's gonna cut her
She
hair.
isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
What?
She is. I'm sure of it.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Am I going against my better judgment? Yeah, no.
Have to be kidding me.
Let's free the princess.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if maybe I can at least find something to break it.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Yeah, what?
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try the door.
It's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Damn, they really ain't trying to let me leave.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Is it?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Fuck it. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
What the fuck?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Brody just ripped off her arm like it was nothing.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
What?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Yo, all the sides just say pincer. Warner.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
Nah, not my own
You're
blade.
doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Yo, what? Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. So I did this. Proceed. Turn around and leave.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Anywhere but here. I say try doing it, but keeping her there longer also. Love the gameplay. Yeah, this game's sick. So I love stories. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. Yes, I'm definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How
Yo,
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
that's bullshit. Turn around on
Really
me.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
I mean, dies, makes sense.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Alright, now.
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
Fuzzy.
What's going on?
Where are we?
Where are we?
Hey, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. I don't know why I was still alive.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by textual nothingness. It is quiet. This is a distant rumble by sound of many sounds. Dilation pulse louder as something off. Others come close. Feelers probe around the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers draw claws around the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Wake up. It's not.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're hit.
What? Alright, Sonic, you go to the cabin. That's crazy.
You'll make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Alright, we can skip all this. We go to the we go to the cabin. We just enter the basement. We don't need the blade.
The door to the base per voice
Hello? Is someone there?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
She's different.
Okay.
Let's talk first. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she
Get her free? Nah. We're gonna just.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yo. Okay.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
What's the reason?
Don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation.
And what? Okay.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Alright. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I'm gonna keep you locked away here.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Okay.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Yo, her demeanor changed.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Yeah.
Have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
What the fuck? Lock on the
I
basement.
know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But
Yo.
it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I have no issues.
Chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. Do you hear the conviction in her voice? I
don't think she's bluffing either,
Either way,
man.
She dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I already committed to not staying here. No, we're sticking the plot locking
The
away.
death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Okay.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
What?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
I think you changed the time for the tiny dino.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Yo. Okay, threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
Yo. She threatened me with death.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken.
No.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
What the fuck?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you.
Yo, she looks so.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here. We could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be.
That's how I die.
I'm sorry, but it is.
That's crazy.
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods.
Alright.
You're a terrible shit. I think you'll find. She was.
Just take me back to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The blood is just. She's already. So
I did this part, so take the blade.
you reach down. Good. Is it the blade? Those.
Into the basement. To the basement!
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh shit.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Okay. What happened? Oh. Okay, how hard is it to throw a knife? I'm going to talk to her. Just step off into the void between the stairs. Nah, continue. What happened?
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them. You're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I love how frustrated the person is.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start.
Fuck, are we picking left or right?
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh shit. Left or right? Which way we gotta go? I don't know. Like, right has the guy with the blinking eyes, left has nothing. I am left-handed, so we should go left, right? That makes the most sense. Go towards the hand that you are. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Yo.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, Your
Yeah.
lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Yo, I'm breathing for myself.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
No.
The weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
That's busy.
Leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Don't do it.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back.
I'm back.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
What happened after you killed me last time?
While you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you just come try to be nice?
Being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah.
You started afraid as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
I am miserable. And tired as fuck. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
That is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So subtle, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in
You could hear him sing. People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
Everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really
Oh
so
my
much
god, bro. Now if I let you out, then what? Do we go our separate ways?
No. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
I don't want to be. Being around you is agony. I'm gonna stick around.
We both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I don't know what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
I'll just start in.
Wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Yo, why is this a contest? Are you really sure about that? Give it enough tries, I'm bound to win eventually, and maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Bet you're willing to take. Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you. And you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together. Hand in hand.
I don't want to hold your hand. If I want to work with you, you could at least turn off this organ shutting down
I'm
soon.
what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
How about I kill you instead? Or what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then? We don't have to be enemies, we can work together, we can be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
He raises one gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
What if I refuse?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Only until your heart finally gives out.
Yo.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This kind of luck can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Yo, this game is so fucked. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to toss the blade and remain with the nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run. Slay the princess.
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably. You can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear to the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? That little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
Is she worse? She could be worse?
You've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? Now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. No. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this.
I do hate
Time
that.
passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. Doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean?
Oh
We
shit.
still have a way out, clutched in our hands. You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? Guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, then I'll just come back again. But I got the best company I could ask for, you guys. What more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Just to pass the time. Am I a creature biologist when I starve?
Grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
It's not like
More time passes. You're still here.
wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Wait.
Time passes. You're still here.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going to
I'm
other
stuck
places?
here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Like some Monty Python skit. Yeah.
Of course I did. Though
Ish.
I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
Alright, so he knows more.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me secrets now? Okay.
More
Wait.
time pass- Still no.
Still no? Wait.
More time passes.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might be as well spill those sweet secrets now, then we'll have something else to talk
You're
about.
going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Alright, wait.
More time passes.
Secret?
Narrator, you can't just describe yourself ignoring us.
That's funny.
You can.
Wait.
More time passes. The narrator continues to ignore you.
That's fine.
More time passes. More time passes. You're still here.
More time? I will click this.
You're still. More time. More time. More time. More time. More time. More time. You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it? More time passes. Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now.
Alright.
You mean other than starving? Right, I mean, you wait, then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
I agree. So we just starved.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever, don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain.
The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood.
Alright.
Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Save it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I will be live tomorrow.